Hello and welcome to another Tip Tuesday. Tonight's tip is going to be focused on workload planning. So I just went into my B1 class, and on the left-hand side under material updates and gradebook, there's this button called workload planning. If I click on it, I can see all the different assignments that my students are assigned for a particular day. So for example, for tomorrow, meaning today, December 26th, Jamie Jesselson has 4 assignments due. And if I click on it, I can see that he has a Chumash assignment, 2 assignments for me, as well as an assignment for Ivrit. For Wednesday, I can see that Rami Kirsch already has 2 assignments due. He has an Ivrit assignment and a history assignment. If I want to kind of look ahead to see what other students have, the following week, I can already see that Yitzchak Brander has 2 assignments due for Ivrit. Now, why would this be something that I would want to know? Number one, let's say it's Monday and I'm trying to decide when would be the best day to assign homework. And some of the other classes that my students have, they like to assign their homework a few days in advance. Then maybe I'd want to look in the workload planning and see, okay, I see that Mrs. Kurtz assigned a breadwinner chapters due on Wednesday. You know what? Maybe I'm going to make my assignment then due on Thursday instead, so that way it's a little bit less overwhelming for my students, except I see that my Mrs. Kurtz assigned a homework on Thursday as well. It doesn't always work because teachers don't necessarily always, long-term plan, but this is just something, a cool tool to know, just to kind of get a sense. If your students seem particularly overwhelmed, you can see why. If you want to kind of like maybe, if you want to really, search, then maybe you can see, if let's say when they have a book report due, or whatever it may be. So just thought, I would just make you aware of this tool. It's a cool way of just kind of following up as to what all of your students have. Like, for example, here, wow, Mayor Benoff has a really intense day, and you can understand maybe why he has an intense day because he has 8 assignments due that day. So if you're ever interested in, in looking this over, just want to make you aware. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Happy Hanukkah.